Hey friends, I just wanted to make a quick recording about my favorite Schoology hack. And I learned this semester the awesomeness that is the rubric, and so I just wanted to show everybody just kind of a general one that I have for my kids to write the lab. So I don't make them write a whole lab report. I give them this pretty standard document. If it will load here. So this is all just data. There's a point for them to enter their data table from the data they've collected. They put in a graph here, and then they write the mathematical model, and they should all know what this is. This is basically an equation for a line. If it's not straight, they have to linearize it. And then an interpretation, and I give an example of an interpretation here. And so this is what I grade for their lab report. It makes them kind of just do the analysis portion and not the rest. And while we focus at other times on other parts of the lab report, I don't want to grade the entire thing. And so there's not a good way to show this without student names, so I apologize, don't look too closely. This was the very first one they did, so they really had no idea what they were doing. But the really nice thing is that my rubric is so general in terms of the rating. It's either a 3, a 2, or a 1, 3 being excellent and 1 being needs improvement. And then the criteria is where it tells them exactly what it is. And so the nice thing is I can still go in and write a comment if they need more direction. So like here, I can quickly look and see, yeah, the data looks good. It's following a trend that I expect. What was the slope for the line? Does it have the correct units? That's all here in the mathematical model. Is the y-intercept there? Yes, but there are no units, and so it needs some work. Did they use y and x in their mathematical model, or did they actually upgrade it into what they were actually graphing? And so it looks like that was good. And then I literally tell them in the example of interpretation, almost word for word, what needs to be here. And for every, increase in force, this might happen, and I look to see that. And if it is not there, then they don't get those points, because it means they're really not talking about what the slope means. And then they get points for that the interpretation of the y-intercept. So this takes a couple minutes max if it's really bad. It takes seconds if it's really good. The nice thing is they have comments along the way so that they can go back and fix it and get the rest of the points there. So we actually ended up working on this offline after they originally scored it, which is why those points look like they do. Anyway, love the rubric. It saved me so much time. I'm not carrying big papers, stacks of paper back and forth. And it's quick and easy, and I can apply it to any lab that we do because it's general, and so I'm not rewriting a rubric every single time. Anyway, that's my Schoology hack.